Anyways, speaking of which, I didn't think this is gonna continue in my personal opinion, but apparently a new Google Doc was dropped or so for the Sykkuno thing. I think this was, well, actually, I don't even know. Was this actually before Sykkuno's apology, or was this after the Sykkuno apology? I don't even know. This WestJet video was dropped like 16 hours ago, so I'm just curious to see what the what the new Google Doc is. It is a massive day for unemployed people. Is this another VTuber that's dropping this? I'd be curious to see who it is.
Massive day for the unemployed. Right when we all thought it was over, another Google document dropped on Sykkuno. Sir, a second e-girl has hit the timeline. Sykkuno became my friend when I was 17 and he was 28. Nothing inappropriate happened at the time, but the history shaped the trust I had in him later. Why you almost imply it he's Chinese Epstein then? TLDR, I became friends with him when I was a minor, 17, and we remained friendly for several years. More recently, he made advances toward me and told me he was not involved with anyone else. I later found out that wasn't true. Had I known, I wouldn't have become involved beyond a friendship due to past trauma. I'm sharing this because from what I've experienced and what I've heard, this did not feel like an isolated situation.
But like,
she
you guys
claims
were friends,
nothing
though.
happened, but she's using her age again, emphasizing it. We even got chapters up in this. How I met Sykkuno. We met through a mutual friend who connected us and reached out to me first. This was before I became a VTuber, so I have censored my old account's name and profile picture. I want to be very...
Okay, so this person became a VTuber now. Interesting.
Clear that he did not do anything explicit with me while I was a minor. Our conversations were casual. We talked about games like Ark Knights and Animal Crossing. Riga Regents, of course. We played cards together and just chatted. I'm including some screenshots for context. I'm including this because I think it is relevant to the overall dynamic. There is about an 11-year-old age difference between us, so I was 17 when he was around 28. Dude said, he's only 30, 14. POV, Sykkuno hits on you.
How old are you, Amy?
I'm 19.
19? Oh, yes. She's perfect. I'm only 3014.
Oh, DMs leaked. I heard you liked Ark Knights and you were so-and-so's friend. Sorry, never mind. No, I do. I just didn't expect you to talk to me. Yes, I am a slave for all the waifus and husbandos there. So is my wallet. I don't see how this is relevant, but Sykkuno's still a dog for that emote use. Lol. Ni hao, I added you. Sykkuno started a call that lasted 2 hours. So then they talk about more video games and he drops his dog emote again. I'm just sending you random videos I have saved, honestly. Oh, so this is what you're into. Huh? Wait, did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. Huh? You didn't. I was just messing with you a little. Sorry. So this is what you are into. You didn't think I was just messing with you a little. Here's a link to the video he was responding to. We'll check that out in a sec. Again, I was a minor at this time. I understand at the end of the day, these were just jokes. But looking back, him making jokes that I now feel have sexual connotations from the get-go feels very off-putting. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video. Might as well make a couple bads by my lonely. Are you lonely on the intranet and have nobody to talk to? Well, no worries, because I got a solution for you. Introducing Polybuzz. Polybuzz got you covered with a plethora of chatbots you can talk to, whether that be humans or 2D anime. But my personal favorite option is the create your own feature. Use right now for free and get chatting. Link in the description and pinned comment. Life's a sandwich. No matter the way you flip it, the bread comes first. Now back to Sykkuno.
What is up, guys? It's Sykkuno here.
What? So you're gonna poke me like one time, then the dinosaur will kill me? So, lol, JK, wait, how are you responding while streaming? Also, your hair looks nice today. Octuple messages in a row while having a girlfriend is crazy work. Oh god, it naturally looks nice. Dang it, I look like a hobo because of the quarantine. I need a haircut, lol. No. Okay, here they're just talking about hair, using a sus-ah emotes. I never thought so much about his comments on my appearance while I was a minor, but going back and reading things like shorter hair is nicer for hugs and stuff, and the implication in it makes me feel disgusted. I had short hair at this time. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. You are invited to my 18th birthday party. Since I can't have one IRL, I will be having one with my friends in chat. We will be doing doodles, Jackbox, and other fun stuff. I mean, you know you failed as a parent when your 17-year-old daughter is inviting 28-year-old men to her birthday. When is this? Sunday? Oh god, it's at 5 a.m. my time. Maybe I could come near the end, maybe. He was too busy playing Among Us. But like, all jokes aside, I don't think he said anything even remotely suspicious to her when she was a minor. And she did state that herself, to be fair. Same to you, though. You seem super friendly, so don't let people, you know, take advantage or something, too.
Oh,
There's a certain level of
Jesus.
irony to this. Why I trusted him. I knew him for over 5 years, and we would communicate sporadically throughout the entire time and play games here and there. I had never heard anything bad about him, and I only had positive interactions with him. He was a respected content creator in the space with a lot of friends. His persona on streams was very wholesome. He was flirty, but nothing over the top, and honestly, I didn't even pick up on it. When Peak became popular, he started inviting me into group lobbies. After that, we ended up gaming together pretty regularly, both on and off stream. Sometimes it was just the two of us. Other times, one of his friends would join in. He also opened up to me about personal things, his family, childhood, and experience he hadn't shared publicly. At one point, he even gave me his phone number, which was a clear sign that he trusted me. Relevant personal context. I dropped out of school at the age of 15 due to being extremely mentally unwell. I am not a very balanced individual, and
You could drop out of school at the age of 15? I didn't think that was possible, to be frankly honest. Wow. I learned something new today. You can drop out of school at the age of 15. Wow, that sure says a lot, to be honest. Jesus Christ. No wonder the Western society is such a questionable and kind of a bit of a failed education system.
anyone who has interacted with me for longer than 10 minutes would be able to tell.
Jesus Christ.
I struggle with
Age of
autism,
15.
ADHD, OCD, GAD, and an eating disorder.
What in the fucking... What, you're gonna put in COD2 in there? Yeah, I'm struggling with COD. Call of Duty. Oh no, CODS. Call of Duty syndrome. maybe I should have that or so. Maybe I should have that for a disorder chat. I'm struggling with CODS. What does that mean? Call of Duty syndrome.
Maybe you should open the document with this, but I digress. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm schizophrenic and I speak with demons. They want me to hurt people.
I'm kind of retarded.
Dropping this info 15 pages into the document, you know, honestly, a move for sure. Definitely a play. These are not meme illnesses. I've been collecting like Pokemon badges, but real conditions that have been...
They are not meme illnesses. I've been collecting like Pokemon badges. For real conditions that have been medically diagnosed by... Oh my fucking god. Man, dude, honestly, the whole mental illness shit is starting to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why it's pissing me off, because there's actually someone that I know that actually has, like, I guess, like, it's a very rare mental illness that he has, which is DID, but he doesn't say it to people. He only says it to his very close people. The family only knows. And like super close friends only know about it, and that's it. Nobody else knows about it. Like anyone like in the most outer parts or so of his friend circle does not know jack shit about him, about that specifically. And it's just he doesn't say it or so, because the reason why is because you have these people who are always mentally online, always are faking their fucking disorders and everything like that, and it makes him pissed off about it, because that means he's just like he'll never get respected or so, you know, or like basically they'll just see him as like, oh, you're just another person who's asking for attention or so, you know, which he's technically not, and he's just a person who just wants to live a normal life or so, and that's basically it. Dude, this is fucking wild, dude. This is great. This pisses... I ain't gonna lie, this actually pisses me off personally. This actually really does. I'm tired of the whole mental illness in the fucking Western society, dude.
medically diagnosed by professionals. I would love nothing more than to be a normal individual. I also have the self-confidence of a wet rat. I was very honest about this with him and talked about my low self-esteem and body issues. Send her to Shutter Island now. I am not sharing this as an excuse or a way to remove myself of accountability, but I think it adds context as to why I feel I'm more vulnerable to be taken advantage of. I struggle to understand people, and I was bullied badly before I dropped out of school. I have never had a boyfriend, been in a proper long-term relationship, or slept with anyone. I have little to no real-world experience. How the relationship became more than friendship. During that conversation, his interest seemed to shift when he learned I have never had sex. When the conversation started to become much more romantic, I directly asked if he was involved with other girls and made it clear I wanted to know up front. He denied it and then reassured me at the time. Had I known he was seeing multiple girls and inviting them to conventions, I wouldn't have gotten involved. It just sounds like all the girls wanted Sykkuno all for themselves. Oh my god, they started playing iMessage games together. He was down bad for the huzz. Let's play 8-ball. No!
Oh,
2017 Riz. The call ended with what sounded to be like off and heavy breathing after sending him a picture of me. He was the initiator in everything sexual, romantic, and flirtatious. I simply followed his lead. The screenshot below is after I sent him an explicit photo. We agreed on a trade, but he never held up his end of the deal. Rules for thee, but not for me, He did the whole, I'm so nervous, I have never done anything like this before, OMG routine. I didn't ask him to send anything explicit, but seeing as he bragged about his size, I wanted to suggest a photo. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but when your Asian friend says he's packing, he most likely means a TI-84 in his backpack.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Whoa, it gets even worse. They're not even playing 8-ball, they're deep into it. Wait, she called him a cheater?
Oh my god,
Did
is
she
this
know?
fucking
I was
game?
not
Oh
looking
my
for
god,
a
I haven't
handout
seen
and
that
declined
game in
any offer to
ages,
pay
to
for
be
me.
honest.
Well, at least she's better than the other girls. Some of these screenshots are just normal DMs between us, but I thought it'd be more transparent if I posted the intact conversation. So yeah, like this stuff is basically just a normal ass, most boring, nothing burger DM conversation piece ever. If you're a chud with no girlfriend, you gotta get on the emotes game. He used them 20 times.
But shorter hair is nicer for hugs and stuff. Puts on a moat. I don't know. Both are good. Bro, you're 30 years old and you have any girl you can f. You're one of the most popular creators in the world and you're messaging a 17-year-old like this? Dude, this is weird.
He's 30-14, dude. It'd be in your best interest to back off.
He's 43.
I point blank asked him if he had a harem or was doing this with other girls and said I wouldn't mind if that's the case. I just wanted to know. Was it a case of I'm just easy release? I thought I was special. Was he gonna juggle us on different days? That's crazy. And this is where Twitter erupted. Buckle in. At Sykkuno, you the goat. You degenerate bimbos have done something incredible. You were so awful that you got people to support the guy who cheated on his girlfriend. It's unreal. Bruh, this guy, lol. That's life. And it sounds like you'd think I'd never plan on coming back. I mean, you have to have balls of steel to come back right now. Not right now, of course. Ooh, you can't censor the dates here. We need proof you were 17 when making the inappropriate comments, unless you have something else. Why do you put it as 17 and nothing happened at the time? Feels like you want to call him a PDF, but you got nothing, so you had the gray line. Come on. Insane, because nothing actually happened, and you also tried to be his friend after, like, actually backtracking.
Oh,
no, guys, I was
my
17, but nothing happened at the
God.
time. But, you know, I was 17. I was 17. From this point onwards, you can blame me for being naive, gullible, stupid, and yeah, maybe that applies. I really liked him. I enjoyed spending time with him. He made me laugh a lot, complimented me, and made me happy. I rationalized it as how could he possibly do that if he didn't really like me and I wasn't the only one? Huh? Money and gifts? He sent me money once as a Christmas present. I didn't like him because of his money and never asked him for money. I think this is relevant as it's another example of Sykkuno's pattern of sending hundreds of dollars to the girls he was invested at the time.
Oh my god,
Bro,
dude.
pattern? It was one gift for Christmas. What? Pattern might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, sure. And your gifts are great. Don't worry.
Maybe you should have stayed in school or so, in my personal opinion. If you know, I'm just saying, you know, dropping out of 15 sure makes you lose quite a lot of brain cells, I'll be honest with you. Stay in school. Just stay in school, okay? All right?
About that. It's not a competition anyway. I just want to do something nice for you, and you want to do nice things for me, so... Psych, ETF, that's so much you didn't have to. Holy moly. Are you sure? Thank you, OMG, WH. Like, are you sure? Bro sent her 500 pounds. 63,000 Canadian dollars.
That's a lot,
Other than
man.
family
That's a
members,
lot.
the most I got for Christmas from a friend was like a crisp high five. For that kind of money, he can jerk it and call all he wants.
What?
Oh god, communication after the public allegations. Firstly, I don't know what your mental is like right now. Please don't do anything stupid. Secondly, can I ask you something? I'm alive, and yes, you can. Why'd you lie? I asked you point blank if you were doing this kind of thing with other girls. I believe I even used the phrase, more power to you if so. At the time I talked to you, I wasn't. And when I was talking to someone else, that's when we stopped talking as much. I'm sure you could tell. I'm sorry. I know this isn't nice to hear, but you deserve the truth at least. I'm sorry for hurting you. Well, let's not lie. You invited me to Paris while inviting 2 other girls that I know of. You rejected me there, but I did stop talking to you as much. No, I didn't. You said you couldn't extend the trip. And what even if I had? That proves I'm not the only one you're talking to. You had multiple other people ready to be deployed. I have known you 6 years. Can you not at
another
least be a little more
dropped
truthful?
the
Bruh,
Google
he
Doc,
is the
apparently.
Among Us guy. His whole shtick was lying. It's not a simple answer. I'm sorry it's hard to put together, especially right now. I haven't been having a good time. He's going through a lot right now. I didn't do anything illegal. Thank you for still caring. Maybe I don't deserve it, but I really needed to hear that. Thank you. My closing thoughts. I'm really sorry to anyone I have disappointed. I trusted someone I only had positive interactions with for years,
dude.
and honestly, I like the attention.
Does this just prove my statement or so that the VTuber community is just filled with people who are just, I don't know, they're just kind of filled like not the right kind of people to be in the VTuber community? You know? Does this kind of like prove the statement? Like, I don't know, do I need to bring more evidence onto the table or so for people to understand?
It made me feel special. I feel gross and disgusted that I exposed myself and was vulnerable around someone who didn't actually care for me. I was really just another number added to the list. We were all put in a situation where consent was given based on a lie. No one knew he had a girlfriend and that he was messaging and sleeping with multiple girls. So this was essentially a giant nothing burger. Yes, Sykkuno's a dirty dog. Yes, he's a piece of shit who cheated on his girlfriend.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, his texts are awful, but no, he is not a predator.
A predator.
Subscribe if you have internet woman Google document fatigue.
A predator. God damn, dude. I swear to God, dude. What an actual crazy thing. My lord. I can't believe another Google Doc just dropped or so. God, dude. Man, these VTuber people sure like to expose themselves, I'm not gonna lie. 5 videos on Sykkuno, rent must cost the whole GDP of Canada. Oh yeah, the kids are going to private college. Holy fuck, bro, this is making rent for the next 2 years. At this point, if I were Sykkuno, I would print out these Google Docs and make a book called 50 Shades of Sykkuno. People talking about Sykkuno giving money to these girls, but they failed to realize that the biggest gift was infinite content for WestJet. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the girls is just WestJet trying to make more drama. Dude, I cannot believe. What the fuck, dude? When was this dropped or so? Oh, was this dropped like a little bit after this April 16th? Oh my god, you cannot be serious with me. My goodness gracious me. Or it probably, no, it had to be a little bit after the 16th. Jesus Christ, honestly. Like I said, man, this just kind of proves, you know, you kind of have to question the VTuber community to some degree now when it comes to, just when it comes to some of these people. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And can we fucking stop talking about this now? I'm like, the dude cheated. The dude is an asshole for cheating on his girlfriend, and that's it. That's it. That is fucking it. God, let it go. God, just because you aren't the main girl doesn't mean you gotta drop a Google Doc saying that you were, you know, like, I don't know, like you were so, oh, you were so defenseless or so, oh my god, oh, you know, oh, he did all this shenanigans, you know. Honestly, it seems like these girls are mad because he didn't choose them. They probably weren't the main hoe, that's it. They were just the side hoe, okay? Just face the fact that you were the side hoe and move on, okay? Alright? You're not getting the Sykkuno D, okay? Alright? It's not gonna happen, alright? Okay? Let it go. Let it fucking go. God, you're just exposing yourself even worse, okay? And you're making yourself look bad, okay? Just let it go. Just Just let it go. Okay. Anyways, that's the end of the video. God fucking it. I'm hoping there's not another one. And peace.